Welcome to the Spark. The DPRK launched its sixth and largest nuclear test on September 3rd. Less than 2 weeks later, a ballistic missile from the DPRK flew over northern Japan. These recent missile tests have put the peninsula in a state of heightened tension. The DPRK's nuclear and missile tests routinely trigger tougher sanctions and military drills by South Korea and the US in response. But these sanctions and military drills only invite further tests. So the question to ask is this: who holds the key to the rusty lock of this nuclear crisis? Undoubtedly, the two main actors, the DPRK and the United States. But the level of trust between Pyongyang and Washington is sadly low, very low. Pyongyang claims it's developing nuclear weapons to protect itself from hostile US policies. But that only further inflamed the Korean country's distrust. Before Libyan President Muammar Gaddafi was murdered by the opposition, he said publicly that Kim Jong-il would laugh at him because he gave up his nuclear weapons program. There are three possible outcomes to the Korean Peninsula nuclear issue, according to experts.
1. The loop of sanctions and missile tests continues. 2. A regime change, which the United States and South Korea have long desired, although they did not openly admit. 3. The relevant parties go back to the negotiating table, alleviating or even putting an end to the crisis. China has always favored a peaceful solution. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi said recently, in the absence of dialogue and negotiations, there can be no solution through sanctions and pressure alone. He reiterated the suspension for suspension approach to have the situation under control.
It calls for the DPRK to suspend its missile and nuclear activities in exchange for the suspension of large-scale US-South Korean military drills. In any case, the way forward is clear. Restoring talks is the only way to avoid the Northeast Asia from becoming engulfed in the flames of war.